Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up? What's up, chat? Good morning. I went to bed far too late last night. Gonna say some seriously chaotic things, probably. But here we are, ready for another live watch-along. How are we feeling? I'm a Williams fan today.
You are.
Mm-hmm.
You're in every shirt but Ferrari this year, in the hope that it manifests something.
Well, it's manifested absolutely F-all, Tommy, right now. So
They are incredibly mid, aren't they, this year?
I'm just so sick and tired of Charles Leclerc saying we're just missing overall pace. One day, I know that I had a very brief glimpse in 2022 of what it might be like for Charles Leclerc to challenge for a world championship. But why did I only have to have the appetizer? That's what I've got to question.
It's almost like...
The title, Matt. Oh, God.
Here we go. The traditions. Traditions.
Yeah, we're just farming some audience engagement right now. Boom. Japanese Grand Prix. I had done it, but I hadn't updated it.
It's almost like Ferrari shouldn't have done an entire new concept going into the year and just continued with what was pretty decent.
Maybe they hit the ceiling. We don't know. Maybe there was no more improvements to be made from the previous package. There must be a reason. They're not that silly, are they? Let's be real here.
Well, it's Ferrari.
Alan and... Leave me alone. I'm vulnerable, Tommy. Alan and May, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you, Alan. Thank you very much for the 5. Much appreciate you. Adam Lawrence, thank you for the £5 super chat. Let's go, Charles. Okay, this is more like it. See, look, I have to turn to you, chat, for the vibes. Matt, will Ferrari overtake Williams today? Thank you, Omar. Appreciate you very much indeed. Katie Louise, thank you for the tier 1. Labil, thank you for the tier 1. Carnage of Tarnish, thank you for the tier 1. Panda, thank you for the prime. Rogue, thank you for the tier 1. Alan and Debate, thank you for becoming a P1 YouTube member. 1 month on the YouTube member side of things and been a loyal supporter for years. Oh, I know your name.
You
Don't
have.
you worry, Alan.
We know your name.
Say hi to myself in the Twitch chat. Hello to Alan Enderpay in the Twitch chat from Alan Enderpay on YouTube. Alan Enderpay, thank you for the tier 1 as well, saying hello to myself on YouTube. Can't wait for an awesome race. Keep up the legendary content, guys. Here's to 26 months. So you're having a conversation with yourself in the sub chat. That's quite something. Well done, Alan. That's brilliant.
That's good bounce.
Yeah, literally. All turns. Yeah, thank you for the prime as well. Okie dokie. So chat, no rain. Oh my God, it's gonna rain.
It's gonna rain.
It's gonna rain. No rain, but there has been rain prior, I think, which has greased up the track ever so slightly.
Out with the fires. Maybe
rain towards the end, says Emma. Okay. Are you logged in?
It's a rain in 10 minutes race.
Yeah. Class 1 rain with 1 lap to go.
We don't need that. Yeah. That happened in China, didn't it? Absolutely awful. Like, it might rain. So when you know nothing's happening.
Wow, Tommy being sad. Awful, he says. He wanted rain in China. He absolutely was praying for it. And I think we all were. It was a terrible race.
Yeah, it was not good.
Red flag for grass? Well, not if it's been raining. Should mean it's slightly moist.
Should help. Done him a favour.
Flurry Fleur, thank you for the prime. Thank you very much for the prime, Flurry Fleur. Happy birthday, Oscar. Indeed, it is Oscar Piastri's 25th birthday today.
Indeed.
Not a bad birthday present to drive a Formula 1 car. Oh my God, he has to work on his birthday. Yes, driving a Formula 1 car, I'm sure he's...
Yeah. You got to feel sorry for these drivers. 24 races a year.
George Sherman, thank you for the $10. Grass or Ferrari on fire first? Okay,
wow.
George. Wow.
What kind of on fire do you mean? Because it could be a good
pace-wise. Yeah, here we go. Stin, thank you for the tier 1. Hope we get a banger. Janik Witzloss, thank you for the tier 1. First watch-along. Well, welcome in. Your very first watch-along. And it won't be your last. Settle yourself in. Have a lovely time. The P1 family will be here to welcome you with open arms.
Did you read that Bobby Lapierre? Sorry if you already have.
No, I didn't. All right.
Okay,
No,
just
no,
checking.
no, I
Don't
didn't.
need
No,
this.
no, it's fine. No, you're auditing me right now. I appreciate you very much. Bobby Lapierre, G1 Ver1. Thank you for the $5. Almost 1 a.m. here on the East Coast. Energy drinks are my friend. God, an energy drink at 1 a.m. That's finishing me off. That is not in a good way. Mike Allison,
That's
thank you for the
crazy.
$10. If we get a Verstappen P1 and Yuki podium with Tommy, will Tommy give us visually perceptible oscillations of adipose and muscular tissue via rapid pelvic displacement, i.e., the Freddy Flapjack attack?
It's far too early for this.
If we get a Verstappen P1 and Yuki podium, will
Oh
Tommy
my
give us
God.
visually perceptible oscillations of adipose and muscular tissue via rapid pelvic displacement? The Freddy Flapjack attack. I think we all want to see your flapjack, mate, to be honest with you, Mike. That is a phenomenal... I'm assuming that is the same bloke that did it before when it was... Because I remember oscillations.
Rewording every,
Absolutely
incredible.
love
That's
it.
good. That's good banter.
Apollo, thank you for the tier 1. Mantisto, thank you for the prime. Mick, thank you for the prime. George Sherman, thank you for the $10. Again, did not mean fire pace, lol. No wishful thinking on my dime. Wow. Okay, George. Thanks for an additional super chat. Just to
Additional
clarify
donation to
that you
clarify,
did
it's
mean
crazy.
to be negative. That's fantastic. Blur, thank you for the prime. Darren, thank you for the $2. Appreciate you for that as well. Matt, will you come back to the Miami GP? I have no plans to. It's a very cool place. A shame the race is pretty dire.
Yeah. Sure is. Is that a sprint this year?
Yes, it is.
It is, yeah.
It
They're
is
going for the
indeed.
Miami sprint every year now, are they? Give it something.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't do like a double sprint. Just have as many races as possible. Free practice 1 is a race. Free practice 2 is a race. What is that colour correction on that? Camera,
You're
by
at the
way?
McLaren jacket because I thought
Yeah.
the same thing, so I know where you are in there.
That is absolutely horrendous. The colour.
It doesn't. Orange is weird on TV, isn't it? So sometimes.
Yeah. DJ Perelin, thank you for the super chat. Charles fan here, but Verstappen for this Grand Prix. A wise backing. Santiago, thank you for the super chat as well. Wagwan P1, hoping for hammer time. Keep it up, guys. Is that my sister?
Ooh. Hammer time's going to be a big stretch from P8, but you never know.
Yes, indeed. What do we expect from Hamilton? I think he'll finish 6th. Nissa, thank you for the tier 1. Hi, 1 a.m. Fancy meeting you here. Let's go, Williams. Yes, let's go, Williams. Come on. Come on, the Williams. Chat, I am also going to shamelessly plug that I'm doing the London Marathon and post a link.
I think rightly
we are
so.
nearly at £5,000 raised. We're nearly halfway, chat. Nearly halfway to the goal. And we've had it live for, 36 hours? So it's doing pretty well. Pin. Does that let me pin it? No, that does not let me pin it. I think I just need to literally type it in and then pin it. Yeah, that was it. Pin. So chat, if you'd like to, have your message read out as with super chats, subs, things like that, why not do it via this amazing charity that I am representing for the London Marathon? That would be amazing to have you support such an awesome charity. I'm running 26.2 miles or 42...
What the F is a kilometre?
42.1 or 26... Yeah, 42.1 kilometres, 26.2 miles. To raise as much money as possible for the Great Ormond Street Hospital charity that do amazing work to try and give somewhat of a normal life for potentially terminally ill children or children with rare diseases that potentially don't have a cure. Some do. They've saved many lives as well. So if you'd like to support me doing the marathon with their vest on to raise as much money as possible, then that would be amazing. Blink Broadcast, thank you for the prime. Kaloon, thank you for the prime as well. Darren, thank you for the $5. Charlotte, the grass is on fire. Ferrari engineer, must be the fire. I keep saying that joke. It's killing me off slightly. But thank you, Darren, all the same for the super chat. YouTuber, thank you for the $5. Your notification ruined my sim race, Matt. Wishing for Ferrari demise now. What do you mean? How did our notification ruin your sim race? It sounds like a skill issue to me. The fact that you can't take a small distraction whilst racing shows that you need to train more, YouTuber, and you need to get better. Don't blame other people for your lack of competence. Thank you. Canadian, thank you for the prime. Raghav, thank you for the super chat. With Max's lap still fresh in our minds, I think it's time we push him a level clear above Leclerc, Russell and Norris. He was always always clear. Max is in a league of his own. And we have always said that. Hop Hayes, thank you for the $5. When are you guys going to do a live show in Indy and go to the Indy 500? If Shmi can do it, you can.
Love to.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know how many people actually go to the Indy 500 that we have as listeners.
I thought you were going to say how many people go to the Indy 500.
Yeah, not many, mate. Like maybe 50.
300,000.
Maybe 51.
Yeah.
Sammy, thank you for the super chat. Does it feel weird that Charles only has 8 race wins to his name? Yes.
How does it feel that Lando and Oscar are probably going to have more wins than Charles by the end of the season?
No, not gonna. Not even.
Have you thought about that yet?
Have I thought about that? Yes.
Every night,
almost every waking moment. I take solace in the fact that Charles Leclerc has maybe had half a season worth of the best car in his entire career, and he's done very well considering. So once he gets that cooking car.
Next year.
And not in a bad way, we are flying. Okay. Michael, thank you for the tier 1. Wild first lap, please. Nissa, thank you for the tier 1. I know I've already shouted that out, but thank you all the same. Shafe, thank you for the £2. Vroom Vroom Car. Lick Slowpoke, thank you for the prime. Patricia, thank you for the tier 1. Dr. Enemy, thank you for the prime. And let me get the marathon chat up as well, just in case I missed anything. P1 fan Madison W1, is that, or I can't quite read it from here. £100 donation 44 minutes ago. So if you're in the chat, thank you so much. Another £100 donation from Ayadreze. Good luck on the training. Enjoy your first marathon. It'll be amazing. Well, some of you are incredibly generous. You're awesome. You are awesome, guys. But I'll keep an eye on that. You can leave a message if you'd like to, and I'll definitely read it out. It doesn't matter if you donate £5 or 5 million, which that would be quite something. I will read out the message over on the Great Ormond Street Hospital website. Well, actually, no, it's the TCS London Marathon charity raising website. What are your predictions? Well, the predictions I submitted yesterday were kind of based on the fact it might be a little bit slippery or a little bit wet or a little bit moist. Now that it's not, it's a McLaren 1-2. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You're muted, darling. I really enjoyed that laugh that you did. Can you do it again so everyone can hear it?
No.
It's what I get quite frustrated about chat with Tommy, is that sometimes he'll mute his mic and I'll say something really funny, and then audio listeners won't think that Tommy's thought it funny at all because he's got it muted, and then he'll just come back with his point, and I'm like, but guys, Tommy found that really funny, but he's muted, so that's really annoying. It's like comedy shows when people smile rather than laugh. It's like, guys, come on, let it go.
Comedy show review. There was so much smiling. The audience couldn't stop smiling.
Just kept looking around and seeing a white glimmer of teeth. Shadar, thank you for the prime. CK Dexter, I can't remember if I read you out, but thank you for the prime. Ricky, thank you for the prime. Semi-Hollow, thank you for the prime. Slab of Oak, thank you for the $5. Seems the sleepier Matt is, the more Ferrari sadness comes out. I'm a Leclerc fan too, Matt. We can't give up on our delusion. Well, I gave up in pre-season predictions and then came out firing after free practice 1. So to say that it's a roller coaster is an understatement. Nicholas, thank you for the $5. Fan of McLaren and both their current drivers. Do we think Oscar could grab his first Drivers' Championship before Lando, or wishful thinking? He could absolutely win the Drivers' Championship.
Yeah, definitely. 50-50 between the two of them. Who's going to do it, I think, at the moment.
Oh, I've just had a message saying we're halfway there. So, oh my God, we've raised over £5,000. Yeah, nice one. I'm glad I teed that up.
You can't not say that.
So I think someone has donated a whopping amount, but it's not updated yet with the recent donation. So I will shout you out as soon as that comes up. The song is coming. The song is coming. And Tommy will be too if Max wins.
I wasn't muted that time.
Hockenberg. Alex Albon. Colour signs. Isaac Hadjar, Liam Lawson, Oliver Berman, Esteban Ocon, Jet Doohan, Pierre Gasly, Lance Stroll, Fernando Alonso, Kimi Antonelli, George Russell, Yuki Tsunoda, Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, happy birthday, Lando Norris, Max Verstappen is the GOAT. Wait, why did I say that? That's crazy. I didn't need to say that.
No, it's like slander. Just debate me there. Qualifying like really hit you.
Catherine, holy shit. Thank you for the 25 gifted subs on Twitcheroo. Catherine, what the hell did you just do? That was your first gifted subs in the channel and you dropped 25. Did you slip and fall? Did you mean to give 25 subs? You gifted a lot of subs. Can we get some W's in the chat for Catherine? Holy shit, Catherine. Thank you for the 25 gifted. That's wild. I'm almost crying at that. My eyes are watering.
You're emotional.
Francisco, thank you for the Prime. Brum, thank you for the Prime. Super Saiyan, I love that. Super Saiyan Stevie, love a bit of Dragon Ball Z. Thank you for the Prime. Drewby, thank you for the Tier 1. Zenith, thank you for the Tier 1. Have I missed anything else? I think I probably have. Knave of Spades, Tabao, Dodge Lightyear, dun 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 dun. Drimmer, thank you for the Prime. Today I'm not a Ferrari fan, but a Yuki fan. Charles Hoomst. The Doc, thank you for the Prime. Rosie, thank you for the Prime. Trucker, thank you for the Prime. You're not doing the grid?
So Brienne.
The grid,
Gifted 10 P1 memberships.
The grid, Tommy. The grid, Tommy. Tommy, the grid.
Wow, you're just ignoring our subs.
Yeah, that's what I do as a little undertone. You do the grid.
16th. Carlos Sainz, 15th.
Sabrian.
Had a penalty.
Sabrian, thank you for the 10.
The Red Bull drivers, Tsunoda and Lawson, together again, 13th and 14th. Fernando Alonso, P12. Pierre Gasly, P11.
$10, third race, blood pressure rising, mental state declining.
P10, Ollie Behrman, great performance.
Thank you
Alex
so,
Albon, another
so much,
wonderful
everybody.
performance in P9.
I'm going to continue to thank you because that's what my job
Lewis Hamilton in
Thank
the
you.
Ferrari Tractor P8. Isaac
Thank you
Hadjar,
so
ahead of his
much.
hero in P7.
Lucky
Kimi
Joker,
Antonelli,
thank you for
an
the
impressive
tier
P6. George
1.
Russell, P5.
Panda the Cat, thank you for the tier 1. I'm at work and get to miss
P4.
the whole race. Woo.
8-time race winner Charles
That's not
Leclerc,
good.
soon to be surpassed by Oscar Piastri in P3.
Shut up.
Lando Norris P2.
Decaru,
Max
thank you for the
Verstappen,
5 gifted
P1.
P1 with Matt and Tommy memberships. That is very kind of you as well. We're getting some P1 YouTube
Legend.
memberships over on the multi-stream platform. Thank you so much, everybody.
What's going to happen at turn 1?
I'm overstimulated, says Andy Nitz. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, all the noise.
I'm dumb and drunk. Ignore me, says Formula Llama.
Okay, interesting tyre choices.
Okay, what has
Hamilton.
this?
Oh my
start
God,
got to
Ferrari have
offer?
done it. Plan F.
Are they
Hards
on
for
hards?
Hamilton. Hamilton's on hards.
Catherine, thank you for the 10 gifted again. That's 35 gifted in the last minute. I
Oh
love
my
these
word.
little mini-me's. They are absolutely
They're
awesome.
brilliant.
Are they wearing
The
the small
aura.
mini? Are they wearing this?
One of them. Imagine.
Let me pop that back on. That fell off. There you go, Oscar. Pride of place.
There we go then. So everyone on mediums apart from Doohan and Stroll on softs and Hamilton and Bortoletto on hards.
Okay.
So they've gone for the grass fire tactic.
Japanese Grand Prix race live timing. All right, we're loading it up, everybody. We're loading it up. Please turn on the multi-view graphics, man. Oh, God! Give me a bloody second! Rock Monster, otherwise known as Tom Bellingham, thank you for the Prime. Frabbits, thank you for the Tier 1. DRL, thank you for the Prime. AD Rickson, thank you for the Prime. Hop, thank you for the $5. All you need is me at the Indy 500 at the museum. Just very open to over 300k live for one race. Worth it. Okay, I'm sold.
It is the best race.
How long?
Here we go.
The
Go.
racing line is definitely drier.
What's dry? Sorry.
Oh, there is a little bit.
There is a little bit of patches. I guess because it's cold, maybe the circuit's not dried much.
It's a little bit slippery out there.
Oh, hello.
Doing
Can
and
you
Stroll
just tell me
on
when
softs.
that graphic goes away?
Okay.
Just to make sure we're...
The graphic is going away. Now.
Okay, I think I was like 2 seconds ahead, so just pause it.
Just a little bit of spice.
Just a little
seasoning. For Steak Stappen, thank you for the prime. Max, thank you for the $2. I wish the Red Bull kept this livery for all year. Nah.
I don't.
Neither do I. Pasta, thank you for the tier 1. Baby Rad,
It's nice that it's special also, the V-carb, too similar. Can you imagine if Red Bull just ran like the same livery as the V-carb all year? How confusing that'd be. It is awesome though. Looks really good. Ferrari cooking with their fastest pit stops.
I pray that Jacques Villeneuve lets Crofty do his job today. I really do.
Just turn 1, he'll be doing some kind of anecdote or something.
Is it wet? It's slightly, a little bit of moisture, but nothing that will cause problems, I don't think. I genuinely thought that was an old school Williams leading the pack up at that front for a second, that Red Bull. Moist. Class 1. Here we go, chat. Max Verstappen rounding the final corner to get ready to boogie. Flood, thank you for the prime. Polar, thank you for the prime. Here we go, chat. I'm going to love you and leave you for a moment and really
Ready
absorb
for the
what is
start.
about to occur.
What's your prediction?
My prediction is Max Verstappen leads into turn 1.
Okay.
What's your prediction?
I either see it that... Well, initially I thought Lando would get ahead, but I'm also... Now, if there's a little bit
Off the racing line,
yeah,
good luck.
Could also see Oscar Piastri swooping around the outside of Lando now.
Yeah. Or Charles Leclerc gets them all.
All that,
Because he does
or
have
Lance
that.
Stroll on
the softs.
T20.
If he starts about now, he might be able to be leading into turn 1.
Jack and Jack Jones on soft because on the simulator he found a little hack.
On the simulator, the softs actually went for 60 laps. So
he's gonna go. Oh,
oh,
please tell me that's normal. Do you see that? That didn't look normal. That looked like a fire.
that looked like a biggest flop flyer. If I'm being completely
Oh
honest with
no!
you. Look at the both of them aiming at each other.
they
I
are.
love it. Here we go, chat. Dial in. It's ready. Green flag at the back. We've got 1. We've got 2. We've got 3. We've got 4. 5! Go! Lando? No.
Lando's
Max
got-
good. Max good.
No.
Max good. Max
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Max has got it. Towards turn 1 we go.
Immediately.
Charles? Okay.
That
Oh,
was-
Sonoda. That's not Sonoda. That was Hadjar.
There's a V-carb.
Yeah, that was a V-carb. That's difficult
That
to
was-
ID.
That was all very normal.
Wow. Very calm.
Very calm. Doings.
I literally thought Sonoda had gained about 7 positions. They look identical.
Yeah. From a distance, you can't tell, can you? This is
No,
why you don't need
I
them
guess
all
it's the
year.
yellow nose that's actually pretty...
Is the only thing. Well, that was a very tentative start, like just very normal. This is where I expect McLaren to be quick, though. Oh, Fernando.
Alonso channeling his inner Kamui Kobayashi there. Going to have to do a little bit better next time. Hamilton
God,
struggling.
How good was that when Kamui Kobayashi? You just always rely on him making
Yeah,
the
he would
Japanese
just
Grand
dive
Prix
bomb no
good.
matter what.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Alonso, biggest good surprise.
Go on.
Snowden's just passed
Yuki's
Lawson.
got ahead of Lawson, yeah. Is that Doohan? Or Gasly? Yeah, no.
Oh my!
Yeah, it's Gasly. Jeez. Gasly and Alonso.
What do you mean Alonso's vulnerable? He's just overtaken Gasly.
You said that?
Crofty just said he's under attack from Gasly. I'm like, he's just passed him.
That's the right puddle, that is, isn't it?
Well, Tommy, I know Max is leading, but relax.
Hulkenberg's... Oh no, I say Hulkenberg hasn't had a good start. It's about where he was. Bortoletta's had a bad start. On the hard tyres, though, of course.
That was
I was going to say, I'm surprised
start.
Hamilton didn't... I'm surprised Hamilton didn't get Hadjar, but he's on the hards, isn't he?
Yeah, he'll be glad just to have not lost any places.
Yeah.
DRS enabled, remember, lap 2. Can Lando get within 1 second as he goes around the final corner?
He is still within a second at the moment. Sainz has passed Hulkenberg for 15th.
I've already shouted you out Dakari, but thank you for the 5 P1 YouTube memberships.
Russell's looking quick. Oh, Antonelli off. Was that Antonelli off? I think so.
Off. He's made a mistake, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. He went off at the chicane. Ran over it.
Oh dear.
Big flop confirmed.
Hello, Be Twitched. Well, thank you for making a Twitch account just to be part of the P1 fam. Everyone on Twitch, say hello to Be Twitched.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Just caught it in the camera. Oh, that's a nasty lock-up for the second lap of a Grand Prix.
Hot
Max
pace over the
broken
$2.
DRS.
Behrman or Hadjar for points? I think Hadjar for sure. Oh, Verstappen's upshifts are bad. D-Pipe, thank you for the prime. Serge, thank you for the prime. Michael, thank you for the 1 gifted. Ali, thank you for the tier 1. I'm so sick, but I'm up and ready to watch. That's great commitment from you.
Can relate. It's very close.
Big shout out to a few of you that have done the donations over on the London Marathon. Anonymous, run. A great hug from Paraguay. Thank you so much. Jonathan, thank you for the £100. Good luck with the marathon, Matt. Deepak, thank you for the £15. Lovely cause. Let's go, Matt. Hoping for another under 4 hours. Me too. Rose, thank you for the £48. Good luck, Matt. Thank you all for the amazing P1 work. And Brian, thank you for the £100. You've inspired me to start running again and get back into shape to run a marathon. Good luck and Godspeed, my man. It feels shorter than it is. I bloody hope so.
Love that.
Thank you for your generous donations, chat.
Russell on the back of Leclerc.
No, that's why I was reading stuff. Not interested. Not interested whatsoever.
Yeah. Russell loves the dive bar. Lando got a good start. Just had nothing to do with it. Like, couldn't do anything. Oh, Yuki and Lawson actually got very close.
Ren, thank you for the tier 1. Big up McLaren. Good luck with the marathon. Dig in to your inner Leclerc. I'll try. Dr. Pez, thank you for the prime. Woo, 9 months. LG, thank you for the prime. Let's go, Yuki. Alondril, thank you for the prime. Rolled, thank you for the tier 1. So close for Charles on DRS. Thank you to letting me know that Charles is under pressure.
Camera.
Appreciate you. Piastri has DRS on Norris whilst we're watching all of this.
Yeah, we're going to watch 50 replays of everyone's start where they didn't really do a lot. Oh, Bortoleto. Yeah, hard tyres. Goodbye, everyone.
So that's what should have happened to Hamilton, but didn't. So Hamilton did a very good job.
Yeah, true. Oh, this was quite something.
Norris and Piastri are half a second apart. Norris is 1.4 behind Verstappen right now.
Oh my
God.
word, as if he tried to get in that gap.
That was very... Oh, Lawson. That's how Tsunoda got through.
I bet Lawson really wanted to beat Tsunoda as well.
Yeah, but he was annoyed
You just
at that.
know he's annoyed at that.
Okay, Antonelli, fastest first sector of anyone.
Go on, Kimmy. Oh, nice move from Sainz.
Well, the race is a yawner. For God's sake, it's been 5 laps. Can you just get a grip?
Welcome to modern.
People that are literally like, oh
the
my God, this
modern
is
world.
so rubbish. Remember that all bangers usually have about half of it being relatively chill as Tommy's going into some sort of fit. Pray for Tommy right now with his cough. Pray for Tommy.
Try watching Formula in the 90s where you had no timing tower and nothing happened.
Yeah, literally.
You don't know how lucky you've got it.
Back in my day...
you
That is very Tom.
had one overtake a race.
That was very boomer, that. Back
Yeah.
in my day, there was no timing graphics, no television, no electricity, or we had to go to the races to watch what was happening.
Used to have a flick book. Here we go. Surely. Round the out. Oh, wow.
What?
Look at the pace difference.
Hadjar's like, please come through. I love you.
Yeah.
Bye. I'm seeing Charles Leclerc 1.1 behind Piastri, and I'm dreaming right now. Norris is 1.7 behind Verstappen right now. What is going on? Where's the Lando race pace?
Yeah, where is it?
Because Charles about to enter the DRS party right now, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think if Russell was going to dive bomb Leclerc, it would have happened by now before Leclerc gets DRS, but Lando just managing at the moment, maybe. How long before Piastri comes on the radio? I'm quicker. Let me attack Verstappen.
Soon. Bezebo, thank you for the tier 1. Nets, thank you for the prime.
But again, I don't think he is. It's just DRS. Maybe.
It's hard to tell, isn't it? It's hard to tell. Okay, Charles Leclerc, fastest final sector of anybody. I'm here for it. The last lap times from the top 5. 33.6 for Verstappen, 33.7 for Norris, 33.6 for Piastri, 33.8 for Leclerc, 33.7 for Russell, 34.0 for Antonelli.
Oh
2-second
my gap
God,
now.
It's 2 seconds clear. Max, chill.
0.6.
Yeah, shifts have improved, and so has his lap times.
Are you surprised Tsunoda didn't start maybe on the hard tyres as well?
Sorry?
You surprised Tsunoda didn't start on the hard tyres as well?
I guess they just wanted him to maybe make some progress.
It's going to be difficult to pass here. Piastri's looking quick.
He's got DRS, but it's not a long enough straight.
No, it really isn't.
Should
Awesome track, but when they're doing...
Should Suzuka remain on the Formula 1 calendar?
I mean, the track hasn't changed, has it? And what kind of lap times are they doing? I don't know, like... What was pole? 126?
Can't remember.
26, 27, I think it was. Yeah, pole
Class
in the
3 sunshine. 26.9.
pole in the 90s was a 140.
Wow.
So when corners, because this is the thing of these old school tracks, the corners aren't corners anymore because you're just flat because the cars have so much downforce.
130R used to be an actual challenging corner, and now it's
because if you think,
look out the
if
window.
you imagine the McLaren's going into this corner now, if they had to like ease off, there's obviously a chance to overtake into the chicane because one of you might mess up the previous corner. But if it's just flat, it's incredibly hard to gain any time, isn't it?
So McLaren need to pull some sort of masterstroke here. They've got two cars in the position to be able to do some wacky strategy to mess with Max's race. And that's what they're going to have to do.
That's the thing that they're going to... That's their kind of trump
The
card,
severe undercut of dreams is what is required here.
And I'm sure Piastri's probably like, come on, Lando, pick up a little bit. But 2 seconds is fine at the moment.
Lawson has... Okay. Sign still P15. Possible rain lap 20, class 1. 1 lap doesn't change our plan.
The rain chat appears.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so it's been a pretty steady first 9 laps, I'll be honest with you. But that's not to say that things won't change.
No, it's going to be a pit stop. It's where it's all going to happen, isn't it? So Yuki is the only driver within DRS? No. Sainz and Russell. Russell still...
Fast lap of the race for Lando Norris. Oh, is the rookie driver's graphic. Roll it out.
Yeah. If Russell gets half a chance at having a move on Charles at the final chicane, he's going to go for it. Calling it now.
I love how they were just complaining about Charles Leclerc's first sector, the fact he was sliding around. That was his PB first sector.
Stroll in the
had a
pits.
very steady first sector, lost half a second to Lando.
Oh, wow.
And then Charles in the distant gobble slipstream.
The distant gobble. For more Formula 1 analysis, please subscribe to the channel. Hamilton's on the back of all these then. Not really... Cheeky little red flag grass fire and Hamilton's...
These shifts are so bad, what have we done to them? It's... Oh, Albon.
Welcome, Alex Albon villain era.
Albon, that is a race ban. There was two swears there. Russell half a second behind Leclerc, not enjoying that. Russell looking very fast, actually, at this stage of the race.
He just can't get close enough where it matters. AKA the chicane.
Mm.
Sainz on the back of Lawson, but can't do anything about it. Wonder how many other drivers that are like stuck now just wish they'd gone for hard tyres like Hamilton.
I
Tried
think
something
Hamilton's
different.
feeling pretty happy on his hards. Just because he can go longer, be on the faster tyres towards the end.
Exactly. I think
It's
it's a
not
good.
far off.
I think a lot of drivers would probably wish they were.
Yeah, I think Hamilton did a very good job, as I say at the start. It's not easy to have kept the
And he's
position
not.
with those hard tyres.
I think getting past Hadjar was pretty crucial as well for his race.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay.
Oof. Very slidey through the big moment for Charles. He is hanging on to that Ferrari through there.
Oh, fastest first sector for Lando, beaten by Piastri. McLaren's starting to push back towards Max now. That was a very, very quick first sector for Piastri.
Saving their tyres, maybe.
Hamilton is winning this race, someone said. Rob Fear, thank you for the tier 1.
That's bold. That's very bold.
Let me read out a few more donations for the London Marathon links that are in both of the chats to support me running the London Marathon. Angela, thank you for the £20. Loads of luck, Matt. Hope the end of your training goes well. Enjoy the atmosphere and experience that is the London Marathon. Thank you so much, Angela. I cannot wait. Sean, thank you so much for the £100 donation. Run, Matty, run. Appreciate you very much, Sean. Thank you so much. And finally, Sarah for the £36 donation as well. Every small or big donation goes a long way. So thank you so much, chat, for your generosity.
They need to rebuild Suzuka, but just twice as big. So the straights are longer.
Yeah. Medium speed corners don't work in this era of Formula One.
They really
medium
don't.
speed corners are just easy.
Yeah.
Tyre update and tyre grading on any compound. This is a rear thermal limiting race. No sign of graining. Okay.
You know, we joked about the doing soft tyre hack. So far, it's working. Still on those softs. Stroll pitted, couldn't handle it. Doing those something.
Stroll with the undercut on the entire field. Watch this.
He is actually doing a Monaco tactic. He's going to catch the pack up and then... My God. They just can't get close. Russell's now dropped back out of DRS.
Piastri's on the push now.
How long before Yuki gets annoyed and absolutely sends it into a corner?
Yeah.
And then
I
Horner's
should
like,
have
I told
tied it
you,
after.
this is why we shouldn't have... Well, he takes his front wing off. Lawson is falling away though, yeah. Oscar Piastri fastest lap. Wow, what a name. Latest
Droopy Balls, thank you for the $5. Will they get one McLaren to undercut Max and the other to overcut? What's the 2v1 strategy? Exactly that, Drew. They just need track position on Max. If they get that, then they can dictate the race slightly more. Even if Max is on fresher tyres, and he might well attack them, track position is everything.
Yeah, it is here. The advantage you need is insane, so...
Thing is, Norris is a bit too far away to allow Piastri to then do the undercut and go on the attack.
Yeah,
And I think Lando would want to be the one to go on the attack anyway. So it would be a Lando undercut and an Oscar overcut, and then see how it goes.
Oscar risks losing a place to Leclerc if that was the case. So
yeah,
it could end
he
up
hasn't got a
actually
huge
hurting
buffer.
them.
Hasn't got a huge buffer. That is very fair.
It seems like they've got an advantage, but they could also end up second and fourth here.
Oh, they'll be okay. I think Lando that undercuts and Oscar stays on the same strategy as Max, then it's not a problem. Ferrari and Leclerc are not going to undercut because quite clearly they just don't have the tyres. Although, you know, Charles Leclerc 5.5 seconds off the lead. Anything can happen in Grand Prix racing. Did Stroll pit? Yes, he did. We don't need to keep an eye on his race, I'll be honest with you.
What do you mean? You said in the podcast that it was the 20th to first challenge.
Yeah, but the rain's now ruined that.
Yeah,
It's
true.
scuppered their strategy.
Without it was on.
Yeah, for sure.
Over 2 seconds now. The gap.
Yeah, and that was another point for the undercut is clean air, as Lawson Hayes just said in Twitch chat. It's not as simple as just pitting and coming out in clean air because there's no clean air behind.
They're also waiting for a gap.
Sorry.
Got my cold. Spread through the computer.
Thank you for the bless me's chat. Appreciate you very much.
Lawson dropping off. Back of Sonoda now.
Yeah, Lawson's really not got any pace, which is very interesting.
Concerning.
Hadjar is currently 0.8 a lap quicker than Lawson.
Yeah.
They're both in clean air. There's no excuse there.
God, this is where Yuki's qualifying mistake is really coming
That
to...
she was zesty is crazy. Where's the rain? Where's the rain? Becky, thank you for the prime.
Who's doing?
Oh, in the simulator, you didn't have to stop for the pit box. You just kind of drove past and it gave you fresh tyres.
He pressed triangle, square, circle, and it did the pit stop for him.
Are you
Oh,
two in the
Stroll's
same
still
room?
20th.
Yes, let me just touch Tommy. What towns are you in? That's a bit stalkery, if I'm being
Yeah,
honest
we
with this
didn't
scumbag.
get that far.
Bit stalkery. Matt, you can know a boring race by lap 5. Do you agree now? I love how you say agree now. You can have boring phases of the races. It's literally Formula 1.
Yeah, not
But
every race
then-
is going to be a banger.
If you look back at some of the greatest races of all time, I promise you there are boring phases in it. You never have 53 laps of banging action.
Brazil 2008. It's such a bad race until the end.
Exactly. Oh,
Oh, nice little shortcut.
I love the amount Carlos accelerated through that.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
like,
I
oh
am
no,
losing zero time.
God, you just can't overtake. Yuki's got pace. This is. We said this in the podcast, didn't we? But like, in a weird way, I know it doesn't look good on paper that Max is leading the race and Yuki's 13th, but they can take a lot of promise, I think, from how he's done. Like, he's not looked like he can't drive the car, basically.
The greatest races I've watched had you in them, Matty. What do you mean? Oh, Brazil AOR. Is that what you're saying right now? 4th to 1st with a bit of DRS and full use of curves. Come on. There must be some OGs here that have seen that. That's the greatest league racing
Bringing
I've
up
taken
the
in history.
YouTube career, that's when you know that there's a lot of action going on track.
Colonel, hey y'all, good morning from backwards across the pond. Been a viewer for over a few years. Happy to catch a stream. How's the early time treating you boys? I'm not going to complain. because anytime I say anything, even as a joke, the entirety of our audience that have to get up all the time for early races tell us we need to get a grip. But I am quite tired.
Exactly. Basically, that we have to get up a few hours early for our favourite spot. There are worse things in life.
Have we seen an overtake?
No, we haven't. Other than Hamilton and Hadjar just easily came past. Yuki's so much quicker, but can just not get past.
Okay, they're losing time at the hairpin.
Okay, interesting.
Oh my God, we've got more donations for the London Marathon chat. You are goated. Anonymous, actually it's Rosie. Hope you have a great marathon. £100 donation. Rosie, thank you so much. Norman, thank you for the £100 as well. Go, Yuki, go. Catherine, thank you for the £150. What were they saying? Are they talking about a pit stop? I think they might try an undercut, 1.7.
Okay.
Catherine, thank you for the £150 donation. Guys,
1.6.
You are absolutely popping. Does Lando come in? No.
No, 1.8.
Stay out.
Okay.
It was a fakie.
The dummy. Doing drop in Stroll.
They would have looked at the gaps and gone, well, where is Lando actually coming out? Because look at the gaps. He's going to come out in traffic no matter what.
I don't have a track map. I don't know if you do, but are they hoping that Lawson is going to create a little gap? It's not enough, though, is it? It's only 4 seconds.
They almost have to coincide with other pit stops, but you just don't know when they're going to happen. So it is a little roll of the dice. Lando is pushing again on this lap, though.
It's insane, actually. Like how. Oh, wow! Lando absolutely sent it into the hairpin there. Yeah, there you go. No gaps at the back. This is the problem. They can't pit because they end up. It's easy to say do an undercut, but you're not going to be able to do an undercut if you come out behind like a Nico Hulkenberg or an Ocon and you can't get past them for a lap.
Yeah, you have to wait for these guys to come in. Piastri's dropped off a bit again. 2.4 seconds off Lando now. Norris radio.
Okay, they're happy with this pace.
Yeah, I bet they are.
He can still win this Lando very much. I know everyone's saying the race is boring, but absolutely, like,
Russell's
we have a
boxing.
fight for the lead.
So they've found a gap for Mercedes and Russell.
This is going to say a lot. Where Russell comes out, everyone's going to be looking at this going,
Antonelli beats Russell. Biggest flop locked in.
Please.
I assume he's going to come out ahead of Lawson. I assume that's what the gap they're looking at. Have I called that?
Ooh.
I think
Where's
I've called
Lawson?
That to perfection. I've called that to perfection. That's
It is. It's the Lawson gap. Lawson's actually helping people with his terrible
The Lawson gap is basically Leclerc is where Tsunoda is, so there's no gap there. Russell can push into that gap and then hope that Tsunoda and Gasly box ahead of him, and then Russell could gain over Leclerc and undercut him. So basically, we need Tsunoda and Gasly to go to lap 40.
Yeah. Basically, we need a Monaco.
And we're getting a Monaco right now, mate. I don't know what you're on about. This is this is free practice 4 right now, but we'll pray that the next 33 laps are going to kick off.
Oscar's really dropped off, hasn't he? My God.
Come on, we can't have back-to-back stinkers. Come on, Japan.
Okay, Oscar first.
So where is Piastri's gap? Ahead of Behrman? No, I think it'd be ahead of Alonso.
It's not going to be that far. Yeah, difficult.
So they're still carrying
Alonso.
on the midfield runners. There you go. So Behrman there. Is he going to come out ahead of Alonso? Just
There's
about.
not really a gap because now the problem is if the others stay out.
Yeah, I think you just extend this for as long as possible and get fresher tyres when there's a clean air. Lando pushing again past his first sector.
Because surely Piastri is going to now, he's only got 3 seconds to play with before he's on the back of Behrman, and then he's just praying that they pit.
No, they did not need to cover off George Russell.
No, their race isn't with George Russell. He's just trying something.
He's praying that he can get through on Tsunoda and Gasly. It was either they pit or he can pass them really quickly. But Tsunoda has DRS.
Are they going to go for Lando next lap?
Again, I think you want to maybe... If Lando's still got pace in the car, which it appears so...
I don't know. I think the fact that Piastri's... It's getting very dark, isn't it?
Box for Charles. Oh, wow. Oh, Max and
Lando
are
they're
in.
all in.
Really?
Interesting.
The same lap?
Oh, that's a bit of a killjoy. Here's Russell on Tsunoda.
Antonelli leads. Oh,
Oh
that's
my God,
close!
he's
That's
done
close,
it.
Lando! They're side by side! They're
Why are you
side by
showing
side!
They're side by side and they're showing.
Oh!
He pushed him on the grass. How did the TV miss that? I'm sorry.
What are they
The
doing?
TV. Oh my God.
What are they doing? I've just shrieked.
TV directions.
I've just shrieked. I need to stop forgetting what time it is. My sister is going to come upstairs and knock me out.
Oh my God. Force me off.
I need to see a replay.
Yeah, we need to see a replay because they bloody missed it. The only interesting part of the damn race.
Of the
Useless.
entire race, and they're watching Charles Leclerc's pit stop, which I'm happy with. Don't get me wrong.
No, we're not.
I want to see Charles Leclerc's pit stop
Useless.
at any point of the day. Yeah, that's a rage tweet that's coming out right now.
Yeah.
Okay, watching the replay now. Lando has
Here we
a
go.
great stop. Gains about a second on Max. He's kind of side by side. Oh, gets on the power. He didn't force him
No,
off.
he didn't force him off.
He didn't force
No,
him off in the
didn't force
slightest.
him off at
That
all.
is Lando trying to accelerate.
Max didn't change his line at all. Accelerates. No. He drove himself into the grass.
He did, yeah.
He literally did. That's on Lando, that is. What are we saying? And I almost did this as a joke prediction. Antonelli wins.
Sorry?
Antonelli wins.
How?
I don't know.
No,
Grassfire.
Tommy, you
Grassfire.
are. Tommy, you are.
Grassfire, red flag. Yeah. Antonelli wins.
No, Lando
This is the.
No, Lando, relax. I'm sorry, like Austria and things like that. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're in his head now.
That he did. Max didn't change his line in the slightest. Oh dear, has Lando gone too early?
Oh my God! Imagine, yeah. He's sped in the pit lane as well. Can you imagine? Here we go. We're actually going to see it this time.
Yeah, Lando literally drove himself onto the grass. I don't really understand what
Lando
the argument
reacts
is.
to the tiniest little Max twitch ever. Look, it's the he
Yeah.
barely he like doesn't even get anywhere near him. I think that's Lando being scared that Max was going to do that. If you watch Max, he does move a millimeter, and Lando's pooped his pants the second he's seen Max do that. I think that's what's happened there. Antonelli's now the youngest driver in history to lead a race. Beats Max Verstappen by 3 days. This is the race he had to do it in. That's pretty mad.
Antonelli leads. He's going long on the mediums, losing track position to everybody, but he'll come through the field to win. If they've got like active ride height, which is obviously not allowed in Formula One, just deploy it on Antonelli now, scrape it along the ground. Let's really get some sparks flying here.
Yeah. I can't believe that. That to me screams that.
Oh, Norris has got Albon ahead of him. He needs to get rid of him
Yeah.
ASAP.
George on Alonso.
So Russell, despite the undercut. Oh, okay,
Oh.
Alonso. Okay, Alonso. Not going to let him through despite
Fernando.
partying.
And pitting.
Oh, wow. I thought they were friends.
Fair play, Alonso.
Proper shithousery from Alonso there.
Yeah, exactly. Hadjar just casually P3. Love that. Oh. So Hamilton on the hard tyres. We're going to get a red flag and a Hamilton win. The tactic is on.
Okay, you really are. You're really channeling a red flag right now, aren't you? Really channeling one of those. Oh my God, Albon is. Albon's losing his mind at the strategy at Williams. Why is he so angry today?
Noted pit incident.
There's no way in hell that is anything wrong for Max there.
That's Lando's pooped himself thinking from Max. That is all Max's previous. That Lando's thought he's turning in on me here.
Hadjar pits. What's Antonelli's pace like right now? Half a second a lap slower than Verstappen.
Okay.
Not bad for Antonelli, I won't lie to you. I guess he does have like a big gap. Oh my God, Hadjar nearly came out ahead of Lawson with an entire pit stop. Oh, Ocon fancying a little move on Hadjar. Relax.
So Yuki's been is now just stuck behind everyone.
Yeah, Snowder's stuck behind Alonso.
I'm surprised Sonoda didn't just stay out, but maybe the VCAB strategy team have moved over.
Yeah, you would think that they would have gone long with Tsunoda if they thought he had the pace.
I guess they tried to get him to undercut Gasly, but all it's done is ruin him for the next car.
Just to shout out a few more donations for the London Marathon attempt. Chris Gray, good luck, Matt. It's one hell of a feat, and hopefully you can overtake people unlike this boring race, lol. That's what I plan to do. Thank you, Chris, for the £10. John, thank you for the £10 as well. Hit those apexes, Matt. I'll certainly try. And Anna, thank you for the £13. I've only ever run 3 kilometres in my life, so go on, Matt. How hard can it be? From a run hater all the way from New Zealand. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for the donation. Antonelli, the tyre whisperer.
Legend.
They said no further action on the pecs. It just means we'll have to overtake him on track. You're doing a good job on the tyres, a better job than he is.
That's going to be difficult.
I know that we obviously the focus went to the fact that Norris and Verstappen were side by side out the pit lane. Why are McLaren pitting him on the same lap as Max? That is going to go under the radar, in my opinion. Yes, he nearly got ahead, but that's only because Max had a slightly slower pit stop, which you can't get a back gamble on.
He'd have lost to Piastri, though, no?
No, Piastri was 3 seconds back. And that as a team is literally what they need to do, is have your drivers in order to be like, okay, Lando's on an offset, he's going to have slightly fresher tyres or whatever. Like Leclerc's 5.3 behind Piastri. There was a gap to play with for McLaren. Like Piastri lets Norris go, see what can happen. That's how you win a race, not having the same tyre life as the guy you're trying to beat.
Yeah, true.
It makes no sense to me. It's literally box opposite Verstappen. Verstappen comes in, you carry on. Oh my God, an overtake. Alex Albon on Bortoletto, who is on 27 lap old hard. Lovely.
When's the rain, everyone? It's not happening. Tsunoda's going to have an absolute stinking result here. And I don't think...
Oh. So I think Hadjar's a really good shout for the Red Bull seat. Our reaction to Hadjar replacing Yuki Tsunoda for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Okay, another replay. Yeah, Max has done the tiniest 1 millimeter jerk. And,
1 millimeter move, and Lando's gone,
there.
oh my God, he's going to crash into me. He literally saw Mexico in his head and went, ah!
Literally. I don't know what he expected either, Lando. Like, he wasn't even halfway alongside, up against Max Verstappen on the pit exit. Yes, Max is going to go, please come.
This is why, we predicted Max to be champion when it's those moments like that.
Oh, yeah, Albon around the outside of Ocon. Hamilton fastest first sector of anybody. Okay, I see you. So Hadjar is still technically running in 8th once Lawson and Sainz pit. It'll actually be 7th once Hamilton pits, but Hamilton will be on a charge.
Around the outside.
Actually, no, I think Hamilton might come out ahead of Hadjar.
Prithvi sent some top running advice for you in YouTube Super Chat.
So what's that, sorry?
Prithvi sent you some running advice in Super Chat.
As a seasoned runner, ran 3K once. Just keep putting one foot ahead of the other quickly and consistently. Oh, God, that is actually what I needed to know. That is what I needed to know. Thank you so much. Lolly, thank you for the Prime. Wanda, thank you for becoming a P1 YouTube member. Roy Daniel, thank you for the Prime. No F's given, thank you for the $5. Lando just LeBron flopped to Max's tiny move. I don't know what that means.
Lando's... It felt like a football dive. He saw the contact coming and went, oh, God.
He's pushed me off.
Yeah. Hadjar about to overtake Lawson when Lawson hasn't pitted yet. So Hadjar's about to be a pit stop ahead of Lawson.
Hamilton versus Verstappen shortly to arrive on our screens. Oh, Carlos. Sorry, Hadjar's fight is not with Lewis Hamilton, Crofty. I hate to break it to... Oh, that's a lock.
Oh, might be now.
Oh, wow. As if... Oh, he's coming in the pits. Okay. All right, I'll let him
The
off.
second we're about to have the battle.
Have any kind
Kimi
of action.
Antonelli, the absolute tie whisperer, honestly. Pitting after Hamilton.
Antonelli's times are still
Antonelli's
decent.
Yeah.
He's got a massive gap. He's going to go on a serious rampage at the end of this race, Antonelli. He's had clean air the entire time.
Yeah.
Antonelli podium?
Oh my God, please.
Antonelli has led 9 laps in his Formula 1 career now.
Oh, nasty lock up.
Nasty lock-up. Yes, Hamilton's come out 7 seconds ahead of Hadjar. But apparently that's the fight.
It is. They're trying to hype something up.
Rubius Leclerc, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you very much, Annie. Hope you're well.
This Albon on Science. Wow.
Pradvi, thank you for the super chat. If you're running with a cap, do you think turning it backwards is like turning on DRS? I don't think that's how it works. There's not a flap on my my hat. Shakal, thank you 100 bits. Good morning. Overslept a bit. Here comes Antonelli into the pits. Hop Hayes, thank you for the $5. Hey, Matt, have you ever seen the rain? Are you excited for Ferrari's first race next weekend at Bahrain?
It's going to be a running trend.
Will J,
for
thank you
the
for
whole
the
year.
$3. The YouTube F1 race highlights will be 1 minute.
So Antonelli, if he's got pace in his tyres to beat Russell, maybe? At least close up to the back of him. Imagine if he does that and they tell him Antonelli's got more pace, switch. God, yeah, Sonoda's not even getting a point, is he? Not even close.
Okay, so can Antonelli keep Hamilton behind?
Hamilton's going to be
Interesting to
close
see.
because it's going to take a while for his tyres to get up to temperature. Oh no.
Probably next lap I'll let him pass. Ocon, my brother.
Ocon.
You're on 32
New
lap
team,
old hards.
new start.
You're on 32 lap
just
old
do
hards.
the
Just
deed.
let him go, bruv. You're not going to score points. You literally haven't stopped and you're in 12th. Oh, dive bomb. Yeah, needed that. Good
Great
move,
camera
Albon.
work there.
Antonelli, purple last sector. Hamilton's right on him, though.
Would love to see it. Not gonna lie.
So would I.
Would love to see Hamilton 6/10 behind Antonelli, fighting for 6th, but no, there's so much other scintillating action that we need to watch other stuff.
I'm sorry, but how have McLaren
Not beating Max
got
with the
ahead
2-1.
of Max
Yeah.
with 2 cars? Lawson definitely out there on mediums. Same with Sainz waiting for a grass fire, for sure.
Yeah. Is... Oh, doing. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Is Lawson going to finish last?
No,
No. Had a Stroll.
he'll finish. He'll beat Ocon.
Yeah, it's going to be about 18th, 19th, 18th, 17th, something around there.
It's going to be a low position.
Yeah, not good for him when Hadjar's up there.
Antonelli, fastest lap of the race, 31.4. Oh, what's George Russell been up to? Little mistake? Oh, little lock up.
Oh. Come on, Kimmy.
Lawson and Sainz in the
Russell.
pits. Promotes Behrman back into the points. Alonso, I'm going to need 10th place for you to have any kind of good surprise shout.
Will J. Thanks for the $3 Do you think camera direction was better a few years ago? No, it's always been this bad.
It's always been questionable.
It's always been questionable. There's always been a distinct lack of wheel knowledge during decisions.
There's the 3. You would think that would be quite an exciting prospect with 18 laps to go, but they can't really get much closer currently.
No, it's struggled to overtake, to say the least.
Softs for Lawson and Sainz. Wow. That is wild.
That is very wild. What are they doing?
Dive bomb?
Oh. Oh, my
Lord,
word.
that nearly ended in tears.
That was not Chow.
No. Oh, okay. So that's Sainz just when he was pitting.
Yeah, yeah.
So Behrman fancied the move and then, yeah. So Hamilton couldn't get close to Antonelli at the end for that, and Antonelli's on the more durable tyre, so Hamilton is going to be stuck. Is Antonelli going to be on the back of Russell coming in?
Russell, yeah, I think that's the
laps,
only kind
fresher
of
tyres.
key thing here.
Max winning is good for Ferrari points wise. How is Max driving for Ferrari now?
As in, it stops McLaren extending their lead, maybe.
Ferrari's battle is not with McLaren.
No, it's not.
Sadly, one day I will feel.
It's only race 3, but
one day I will feel happiness.
Next year they're going to cook.
Next year it has to
It's
be
not
our
gonna be
year.
this year.
Diane, thank you for the £5. Currently unable to train for my hearth, so you go run the full and I'll count it for my prep. And for you to push from here. Oh, that's okay. Max is pushing from here. Thanks for doing such great things. Greetings from Germany. Thank you so much, Diane. Rosie, thank you for the £36 donation. Good luck. I've only ever managed a half marathon. Still a great achievement, Rosie. Thank you for the continued donations at the pinned link. You wonderful people. Francois, thank you for the $5. Hello from Canada. We are not all like Stroll. Some of us actually try. Yeah, Stroll is 14 and a half seconds off the back. That's crazy. He's pitted twice. Sainz and Lawson.
Battling on the soft tyres for P16.
Wow, Sainz quicker than Verstappen last time round.
Antonelli's closing in. He's closing in.
He is closing in at 4/10 a lap right now.
Yeah.
4/10 will not be enough, Tommy. I'm really sorry to break this to you.
Huh?
4/10 a lap will not be enough. I'm so sorry.
No, but later, I'll say when the tyres degrade, they don't degrade anymore.
They don't degrade anymore. They are invincible.
Pretty much.
I'm new to F1 from New Zealand, so obviously support Lawson. What is bad about being on the softs? Do they deteriorate faster but give more grip? Exactly that. The softs will be great. and they'll fly along, and then they'll overheat, they'll degrade, and then they'll be terrible. So, short-term winning, long-term potential spinning.
It's pretty damning that Lawson has...
Turn 8, 9, 13 and 14. Hamilton's a little bit like, guys, please talk to me.
Yeah.
Give me some info.
Can I have some communication in the race?
Right, McLaren, 16 laps to make this interesting.
They look like... It's weird because you look at it from some angles, you're like, oh, a bit close. Piastri nearly within a second.
Will, thank you. Random question: is Maldonado the worst race winner? I don't know. Maldonado on his day was all right. He just crashed a lot. Mick, I can't believe I got up for this garbage. Everyone who knows about this sport said this would be the best season for a while, and 2 out of the 3 races have been crap so far. I know, Mick, but they're not like Suzuka on paper. Difficult to overtake. China is either bangers or clangers. So, look, we'll go to Bahrain, which is a brilliant racetrack, great for overtaking. If that's a stinker, then we can talk. Yuki in 12th, Matt. Yeah. Can he get into the points? Probably not. Leclerc radio? Yes, you already told me. I don't do it for a reason. Oh, I love the Ferrari sassy team radios. I regret waking up at 6 a.m. to watch this, Matteo. It's been a tricky one, hasn't it? It's been a tricky one. We need Lance Stroll to just pop himself into the gravel. Let's have a little safety car at the end of this one. Lovely.
I was going to say, do we now take it back about the grass fires? We're like, no, bring it on.
Yeah, just a little one. Little red flag, 14 laps to go. Beautiful. Oscar's within DRS of Lando now. Not that that means a huge amount. There he is. Oscar Piastri. What are we saying, bruv?
Half a second? Imagine Oscar just out of nowhere just sending it on Lando. That would wake everyone up.
Into turn 1.
That would wake everyone up.
The 2 McLarens collide. Charles Leclerc comes through. What's that? Max Verstappen's got an engine problem on the last lap. Charles Leclerc wins!
Really an insight into how Matt's brain works there.
Is that too much to ask?
Is it too much to ask for the top 3 to just fall off the road?
Yeah, like DNFs are quite a big thing in Formula One these days.
Yeah. I mean, look at them all.
Piastri's looking a bit tasty right now.
Go on, Oscar. Give us a race.
It's just not a great last couple of corners, is it?
No. It's a legendary track they all love, but my God, they should probably just straight line the chicane now.
Oh, that would be too quick. Carlos, thank you for the super chat. Would it be smart to swap Piastri and Lando now? No.
It would be smart if they wanted World War III at McLaren.
Magic, thank you for the super chat. I'd rather drown than watch the rest of this race. I'm really sorry, Magic.
Wow,
Please don't. Just watch the rest of the race. Don't drown.
I mean,
Really
I'd
think
much rather watch Formula One cars, but
yeah, me too.
let them race at Fuji. What is Stroll doing?
He is chilling. He's on a track day. Just loses a tenth or two out of that final couple of corners, and it's like no chance.
Can't get close. Look at that, even with DRS, just not even remotely possible. How do you not butcher a circuit, but make it? Stroll is just enjoying the weather.
Antonelli's charge on Russell, still about half a second a lap. It's not going to be enough, sadly.
No, it's not. Hamilton on the medium's not really done anything. Could do DRS on that.
Yes, Anthony Davidson.
What's that?
Okay, he's saying that they couldn't have had the offset because other tyres were too close. I disagree. I think there was definitely an lap or two offset that they could have had, like Lando. Just read it. I think I have the pace to get.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, Fairs. Can we come on then? If he's still saving, let's go. Let's party. Come on then.
Oscar's quick. Like, if he's this quick, stuck behind another car, he's got the pace to get Max.
Let's get on with this. I think I have the pace to get Max, says Oscar.
I think he does, based on if he can drive that
closely. Turn
closely.
this up to 11. We've deserved it.
Yeah, we have.
We've sat through 43 laps of practice. Piastri, ready? This is Lando's pace. Okay, like I said, I think I have the pace to get Max. Give him a chance then. Give him a chance. Give him 8 laps. If Lando can't get any closer than 1.4 seconds, swap the cars. Piastri is quicker than Lando.
Piastri's rapid.
We're seeing the age of Piastri in the races having Lando's number. He's half a second. He's half a second.
He's going to have a run. He's going to have a run at the chicane.
They might actually swap it.
No, he's going to...
Surely he's not going to send it. That would be absolutely insane. Look how
Oh
close
my
he
god,
is.
he's close.
Piastri could win this one. Swap the cars, guys. 6/10. So even with 6/10, he's not going to be close enough into turn 1.
That's mental. Oh my god, it's close.
McLaren,
Hello.
be a championship winning team and make the call. Say
and
you'll swap the cars
screw
back.
over
You're not going to
Lando's
lose
championship.
anything. No. Just say, look, yes, you can take it, but give the position back at the end.
That's a big call. That's a big call.
I'm sorry, but Oscar, around a track that you can't overtake, was behind Lando, pushing him along in the last chicane.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware, if it does chill out, the clip.
Yeah,
from
I saw
earlier
that,
was-
yeah.
Okay. Come on, let's have the greatest last 9 laps. Oscar's losing pace now.
He's not got it.
In the dirty air. Cheers.
Dream's dead.
Take care.
That was a fun 2 laps. Fun 2
Yeah,
laps.
we dreamed for a moment.
We dreamed. Wow, yeah, he's out of DRS now.
How entertaining has the race been? Fucking shite. Okay, 1.1. Okay, Lando. Lando, let me see 1 second. Let me see 1 second, Lando.
So 1.2. It's unpopular from Lando, but even if he does just settle, like, he's got the championship lead, hasn't he? Second's a good place.
Lance Stroll, a little bit of
Doesn't
dirty
need
air
to do
through
anything
sector
stupid.
1. Thoughts? Go on, Lancey boy. Oh, yeah. Lance, you're only 16 seconds behind Bortoletto. Don't... he slowed down.
No, you let us new teammate through. Did you see on Japanese TV that they asked Max if he felt sad that it was his last race for Honda, and he went,
Yeah,
not
that's
necessarily, or something.
He said you're putting words in my mouth.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He loves it. Loves a little troll.
1.1, Lando? Lando, let me
A
see
leg shake.
that.
1.1, yeah.
Let me see that. They're really good in the first sector, McLaren.
Oh, my word.
What?
Oscar almost went off then. We're going to get a replay of that.
He didn't lose any time.
He was sideways through Dignity. Fully drift mode through Dignity.
My driver of the race has to be Lance Stroll. How the fact he's on the... How he's behind these front 3. Look at him, right in the background there. Just doing his own race. He's going to score 12 points for Aston Martin once again. Can we see him? Can we see it? There he is. What a race. What a driver. Oscar's back in DRS again.
We all know Kimi Antonelli's winning driver of the day again.
1.1. Oh, God, Lando can't... He can't just gain that small, tiny bit that he needs. I love how the top three separated by 2 seconds with 6 laps to go. We're not there. Like, this is the greatest race of all time.
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
Norris really needs to get under a second in that first sector, and then he'll have a chance. But he loses time in this hairpin.
Look at the different lines they take.
Oh, he didn't lose any time that time in the hairpin. But Max has slightly quicker straight line speed. Love how someone in the chat just went Leclerc plus 11. I'm like, why does that even need to be put in the chat? Like, just leave it right there. Piastri 7/10.
You missed a great opportunity to say plus 11 clear of his teammate.
Ooh, true, actually, yeah.
Actually 12. Hamilton's not made any progress on the mediums. It wasn't the way to go.
5 laps to go. Lando 1.1 behind Max. No, he did not take
Oscar's
out
quicker.
a 10th in
Oscar
that lap.
is...
He took out 13 thousandths of a second.
I do understand why McLaren won't switch them at this early stage of the season, and also that, like, I know they want to win the race, but is it even on? Like, we've not seen anyone be able to get close, is what they'll say. They've got a good, they've got a good
literally
excuse.
rocked up behind his teammate, so that would be his argument. Is
yeah,
right,
oh
you
yeah,
can't overtake. I'm 7/10 behind after the first sector. Lando 1.058 behind now. Do we see DRS for the first time? As much as Kimi Antonelli. Oh, is that a dip of the wheel?
Oh no.
Oh, that's another corner car. He's going to get a penalty if he's not careful.
Gain some time.
Can we see 9/10? No, 1.1. GG's. Take care. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for coming. Oh, Lando's had a poor middle sector, and Piastri's half a second behind. I'm giving everything, mate. Love it. Piastri?
Send.
Can you imagine? Spears into the side of Lando. Jesus.
Oh, this corner's so rubbish. Like, it's so rubbish.
Yeah, it's awful. It's honestly similar
it's Barcelona,
to Barcelona.
yeah, which is mad because
half a
it's
second.
Legendary.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be on the radio now, being like, "Can you see this?" He's 2/10. Yeah, Oscar needs to be pleading on the radio, "I can win this race."
It's too late. It's too
late. Yeah, it is too late now. Oh, now it's actually getting good at the front. They're showing all the replays.
Should McLaren
Kobayashi?
have switched?
No. Oh.
What, from 8/10 back?
I mean, Kobayashi did. Kobayashi was like, what, 1.5 off, and he's just like, yeah, send.
1.4. GG's. Lando's had a poor middle sector again. Max has got this in the bag. There was no profit for Lando to let Oscar win the race. Both Oscar and Max are rivals for the title. They are winning constructors anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, and we know McLaren are scared to make those kind of calls.
Yeah, they don't want to rock the boat this early on. But, like we said, Max Verstappen's going to be, 1 point behind Lando in the championship after this?
Yep.
After the first 3 races, when his car's not been there? Insane.
Just Verstappen doing ridiculous things. Just what a performance.
Shouldn't be there.
I think Charles Leclerc's had a strong race. I know he's 12 seconds off the back of the McLarens, but
I think he's outperformed the Ferrari, personally. I think it's slower than the Max.
Qualifying really helped him.
I To put a positive spin on a really dull race.
Yeah.
Let's have a bit of positivity.
Okay, let's try.
I think that race showed that we're going to get a very interesting fight between Piastri and Norris this year, and that's a really good thing. It's happened 3 races in a row now.
Piastri has taken that step up.
Yeah, he has. He's taken the step up 100%. He's not, of course, not been able to get past, but no one has.
I mean, he was 400ths away from pole. If he gets pole, he wins.
Yeah, 100%.
Cherry, think of the tier 1. Kerry, even think of the tier 1. Cork, think of the prime. It's D-Matt, think of the prime. Andre, think of the €2. Arpapyral's just a blank sheet of paper. Maybe. Ratsvilla, think of the 200 bits. What country or city would you guys like to see a race in? Monza. Jonathan, thank you for the $5. Mandatory 2-stop at Suzuka next year. Jonathan, thank you for the $5. Watch new video games, thank you for the $2. And McLaren act now. Piastri will send one. A bit late now, sadly.
Science on doing.
Terrible timing, think of the Brian.
Oh my word, the weave.
Doing loves a weave.
Yeah, he does. I saw a reel about it actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, that they showed that he loves a little weave.
Doing. Yeah, Gasly 13th, doing 15th.
I thought that. He's not actually
18 seconds behind him.
It's not going to be enough, though. Antonelli 1.8.
Lawson 17th.
Second Antonelli's in DRS. Toto's on the radio. Swap the cars. Toto's like, sorry, George. I think Kimi can get Leclerc.
Kimi can get Max.
With 1 lap to go. We're about to see how much Antonelli.
Oh, God, this race has been so shit.
Antonelli, though, 1.7 off Russell in his 3rd race. Very impressive. He will be biggest flop again next week. Please do the same for Max.
Lando's dad's probably like, please cut away from my face so I can watch Lando, thank you.
I know. Can Stroll make up 23 seconds on the final lap to get 19th?
Like nearly 0.4 of a second in the hairpin. Are we good? Yeah, thank you, Anthony Davidson. You've come up with what I said, with the fact of why has at least one of these McLarens not tried to utilise free air. They've been sat in dirty air the entire Grand Prix. They've followed just the normal strategy. Just why? Get an offset.
It's something to debate for sure.
Yeah, dragging the second best car to the win. Way to go. I love how people say things with their chest when they have absolutely no idea of like how quick that Max Verstappen Red Bull car is. Any other driver and car combination, we are lauding this as one of the greatest drives. If we looked at, say, Leclerc first and Hamilton 12th, oh my God, Leclerc is honestly the second coming of Jesus. But if it's Max Verstappen, it's just built around him. It's just built around him. Like,
that's such a cop-out excuse as well. Like, it's built around him, so it's kind of, we can't do good. Like, we're seeing Max having won the championship so dominantly in the dominant car, now not having a dominant car, and he's going to be within, a point of Lando after the first 3 races in a sprint.
Max Verstappen.
Taking on a dominant car.
GG's.
What a win. Insane. Fair play. Unbelievable. How McLaren haven't won that race at Suzuka is madness.
And now we're seeing a 5-way fight for P15.
The do and train. I think we should do a whole video reading out comments on our 1st to 20 predictions.
Yeah, let's see. I reckon one of the top comments is about us not having a clue and that Max Verstappen's in the 4th fastest car. Why would we ever put that?
Yeah, like the max bias is crazy and stuff. To be honest, we did put it on TikTok. I think that was the funniest.
That was perfection. Completely agree. Where is... little voice crack for Max there.
Love it.
That's the Tom Bellingham masterclass. Predicting the entire 2025 F1
To add to this,
I've got it on TikTok. Max ain't winning this one, mate. Max has not won a championship without the fastest car. Why would that change this year? Max is losing his pace is the opposite of Lewis. His Saturday pace is amazing, but Sunday he drops like a stone.
Predicting
No,
Red Bull having the
I'm
4th
Max
best
forever.
car and at the same time predicting Max as world champion is just wild. Don't think people have had that much respect for a driver in quite a while. No chance Max wins it this year. He will win races.
He's already won one. 3rd race of the year, he's won. So there we go.
I just think it's delusional to pick Ollie to beat Ocon as it is for Antonelli to beat Russell.
Oh, Antonelli's 1.3 seconds off Russell in his 3rd race. So, hello. Driver of the day, Yuki Tsunoda. Well done, Yuki. Another
that's
well-deserved
crazy.
driver of the day. Can't believe Antonelli didn't get it. Great drive from Antonelli. What's this replay? Oh! Oh!
Lando? Is that the final
That's a final lap.
lap?
Imagine.
Yeah, he gave a lot of time back. He's
He
fine.
did. Oscar's
That
on the
won't- that
radio
won't be
like,
anything.
oh my word, as if Land...
Cheeky. Oh, Piastri, I love
Oh
your
my
team
God.
radios. So Tsunoda finished 12th in the end, 58 seconds off his teammate winning. Stuck in traffic most of the race. It's fine. It's not
Yeah.
a Lawson.
Oh, yeah,
Lawson literally finished 17th.
Lawson finished 17th in the better car, like,
Ooh.
of what we've seen when
Ooh,
those
better
two were
car.
swapped round. So
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Max wins by a minute if he's in the Racing Bull kart.
yeah,
You
that's
heard it
definitely what I'm
here
saying.
first from Tom Bellingham. Solus Ginger, thank you for the prime. Bok, thank you for the prime. Verolina, thank you for the tier 1. Colvier, thank you for the super chat. McLaren did Oscar dirty there. They're expecting from Lando what Oscar was delivering in the race. Lewis, thank you for the super chat. Snooze Fest, the absolute most boring race of our lifetime. No, that's not true. Monaco last year happened.
That is a standard Grand Prix of the 90s as well.
I'm going to pop off about the McLaren strategy. I cannot believe that. Chat, you can decide, because this is very much 50-50. Do you want the podcast or do you want best reactions out today? I'm thinking podcast.
Yeah, I think
mainly because I just like doing the podcast. But let's see what people say. I think you enjoy the pod first more so, which is mad because best reactions used to be the one that everyone loves. Yeah, the podcast. Everyone wants the pod. Fair enough. Can you do a podcast though? Trust me, we'll pop out an hour and a half. We will provide more entertainment than this entire race.
McLaren should have won that.
So you better get your questions out. I'll tell you that for free, chat. I love the cameraman's like, give me a fist pump. Give me something. What's Oscar got to say? Track position around here is so important. And yet...
He's not wrong, yeah.
We didn't go for the track position. I think of the prime. Serbian, I think with £2. Wait to see if anyone is disqualified before the podcast. No, Serbian. That's not... We pride ourselves on being very quick to everything because we want to react. You guys want the reaction. We're not going to sit there like, when do we think
3 days
they finish the weighing of the cars? When have they measured the rear plank? Steady, thank you for the $2. Why did they get rid of the point for fastest lap? Because they found it to be a slight farce. Daniel Ricciardo at Singapore sealed the fate of fastest lap point.
He sure did.
Oh my God, that noise. I love
noise?
Oscar's face whenever things go wrong with microphones or noises. Bit of a boring race, yeah, you're telling me. Oh, let's talk about the pit stops. Here we go. Tom's muted again, says Valerian. No, he's just enjoying the... Or he was talking and he was muted, I don't know.
I don't know, maybe I was.
It's Max Verstappen. I mean, it's not a horrendous start for Norris, as much as we're like, McLaren, they are not, fully
They're not
utilising
capitalising,
their car.
but they're also leading
But
the
I mean, he's had
championship.
first, second, and second. I think it's a great start to the year for Lando.
That's how you win a championship.
Yeah, for sure. Oxen Racing, think for the prime. Ragav, thank you for the super chat. The most satisfying thing about this win is Honda got a win in their last race with Red Bull at home, and that beautiful Honda livery has a pole and a win. It's very true.
It's very true. It's going to be iconic now. Even more iconic. Can't wait for them to release a model car of it that's going to be about 500 quid. Keep the car white.
GG's, Max. GG's. Okay, well, chat. Look, the thing is, right, as much as that was one of the worst races I've watched in quite some time.
There's actually a lot to pop off about.
It's race week tomorrow. We're back once again. So look forward to that. We're in a triple header, don't forget. So we've got Bahrain coming up. Then we've got Saudi the week after. Then it's a 1 week break. Then we have Miami. Then a 1 week break. Then we've got the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. And then we're into another triple header. Like it's just gorgeous. So lots of races. Don't worry about this blip. We will be back with bangers. Matt's prediction is pretty goated. Oh God, what was good about my predictions? Are you talking about the top 5? Because that wasn't particularly goated. I said Max would win.
Annoyingly, I've got the top 3 in the wrong order, and you've just frauded your way.
I've frauded Lando P2, haven't I?
Yeah. That's outrageous.
Oh, yes.
We're going to get the same points for your garbage prediction.
Okay. Fucking just because I'm rolling the dice a bit, you were going, okay, so we're going to go for McLaren because they're the fastest.
Well, I went for Max.
Should have backed your boy, mate.
I
think,
so nearly
actually...
did as well.
Oh, let's listen.
Oh, yeah. Give us that replay. Give us that replay, that pit stop.
The highlight's going to be 20 seconds long. Oh, I love the R's. It's so good.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh.
Is that just awkward silence?
I love it. Max said nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Quite an expensive lawnmower.
Wow.
That's all the highlights. That's such a funny quote from Oscar. That's a great little thing. Oscar's so great. I love Oscar. He's so awesome.
He is good. He's just so sarcastic and deadpan. He's a funnier Kimi.
What's that?
He's a funnier Kimi Räikkönen.
Yeah. He's a Kimi Räikkönen that actually
talks.
Talks, enjoys himself,
but
has like deadpan, sarcastic kind of, it's great. So, got to say, really proud of the track for not setting a light.
Yeah, it didn't. Probably needed it, but...
Turn it up, Tommy. You haven't heard it in a while.
Oh, yeah, let's get the guitar out.
Get the flag out. Get whatever you want out, Tommy. Come on. We're probably demonetized on YouTube anyway. The F1 national anthem is back. Bum, 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 bum. Right, chat, let me see if anyone else has donated to the marathon. Yes, they have. Liam, your chore is to run the London Marathon and raise money for an unbelievable cause. Well done, Matt. You go well on the day. Thank you, Liam. Leo, thank you for the £36 donation as well. Marion and Steph, thank you for the £20 donation. Wishing you all the best, Matt. Just imagine that Charles is just up ahead of you and you're catching up on him. Thank you very much. Appreciate you all. Okay, chat, we're going to go do the podcast. So if you want to get in your questions, then fire it over on social media. If you want your questions to be preferred, then come and join us on the P1 Patreon, where you get ad-free listening as well, exclusive access to live tickets, as well as lots more perks of being a P1 member. But that is it, Tommy. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling like we've got a championship battle. I know it's a terrible, terrible race, but I think there's actually quite a lot to dive into in the pod because there's a lot to pop off about. I think you're going to have a little cheeky rant about McLaren as well, which I'm
for sure. Absolutely, I will. So yeah, look forward to that chat. We will be back literally this time next week for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Bahrain is one of my favourite tracks on the calendar.
Underrated.
I think that we're going to get a decent race. So fingers crossed for that.
They can actually have a take on it. So
what was that?
They can actually have a take on it. So
yeah, we can write off the season if no one overtakes round there.
Yeah.
So, see you soon, everybody. Thank you for all the generosity, both to ourselves and also the charity as well, Great Ormond Street Hospital. I will keep shouting about it because we want to raise as much money as possible for an amazing cause. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you very soon. We love doing these watch-alongs, and I hope you enjoy watching along with us as well. Sorry it was a shitter, but we will see you very soon.
It's your fault.
My fault?
Yeah, you said sorry. It was a shit. Goodbye.
What? Bye! Tom Star, thank you for the tier 1. Starbucky, thank you for the prime. Webs, thank you for the prime. Donald, thank you for the 100 bits.